Baking. Now that it's become summer, I've begun baking a lot more than I did before. I don't know why, I just feel like because summer there's so much free time that I want to bake because I like baking. That's why I'm making this video. So now let's talk about baking quick. I love baking so much that I told my friend Ninja Spheler, whose account on YouTube is currently on he doesn't make videos any longer, but hopefully he will after he sees this. Bake videos again, they were good. Actually, no, they weren't. I don't know, but still make videos. I need something to watch whilst I'm baking. But yeah, basically, he came over and I said, look, you can come over for the rest of summer and I guarantee you that three-fourths of the time I will have baked something. That's how much I enjoy baking. The good thing about baking is that after you've baked something, after you've baked it, after you've used the time, you get rewarded with what you've baked. So if you baked cookies, then you'll get cookies as a reward. That's great. But then after that, then the annoying part comes. Cleaning. Because I despise having to clean up this so much, I've come up with a new tactic that whenever so I just read what I'm gonna bake. Like, okay, let's say cookies. Like, first you get out your eggs and sugar. Maybe I haven't memorized any cookie recipe. You break the eggs and you put some sugar into the bowl. You mix that. Boom. Most people would keep it there, but I would actually put it back into the fridge because that's just how much I hate cleaning up. But then there is always something that when I'm close to the end, I've forgotten half of the things to clean up, and then that becomes like milk. So I have spilled milk. I have flour from when I'm taking the flour. I have just a big mess on the table, and that's really annoying. Now let's talk about operating an oven. In most baking recipes, you'll need to use an oven in some way. Most of the time it's just putting your mix into the oven. But the scary thing about operating an oven is that it's when you open it, because whenever I open it, it seems that there is literally just a gush of hot air, like literally flames just coming out, wanting to hit me in the face. And then, granted, that goes over pretty soon, but it's still annoying because I don't like getting hit in the face with a bunch of heat. And then the nervous part comes when you have to take your like muffins, let's say, out of the oven, and you have to do it ever so gently, because if your hand goes too far down, you're getting burnt. But if it goes too high, then you're dropping the hand thing, the thing that you use on your hand, and then you have to pick it up, and then you're also getting burned. So it's so just scary taking out your muffins. That's taking out your treats. It's just so scary because yes, I'm new to baking, even though I baked insanely good. I am very good at baking. I only use one hand to take my treats out because I'm just scared that if I do two, then my arms, because I have to, wrap around the tray or the cake or whatever you're doing. I have to take it, and I'm just afraid that I'm gonna do it a little too much, and then my arms are gonna hit the side of the oven, burn myself, and then I can't use my arms to bake any longer. I'll have to use my mouth. Come on, that's for eating. Oh wait. So I always take it with one hand, and then have to use, and then just take it up, and then boom, I put it on like here, and yeah, and then yeah, that's over. Now I bake a lot. Like, I mean, I bake a lot. I've baked a lot of things before. I do a lot of different things, and though there are a few things that I will bake a lot more often than other things, being one, chocolate cake, mainly this one, which I'm just going to use Google Translate for, and I can't spell. Thank you very much. Okay, Google Translate. Sticky chocolate cake. Wow, okay. Yes, a sticky chocolate cake. Thank you, Google Translate. This is probably inaccurate because Google Translate sucks, but yeah. Cookies, which I don't have to explain to you what a cookie is, and muffins. Those I bake a lot. But yeah, you just think about what you guys like to bake, and I will say this, I don't have any tips for baking. Bake, follow the recipe, do whatever. If you want to add anything, just add, okay, like, say you want to add bananas into your cake, something, then you take all, you have to, I would say, like, smush them so that you can easily, okay, so that you can mix them easier into the batter, or mixture, or whatever I should say, but yeah, just, I don't really have any good tips for baking, so you're on your own.